this really colourful harvest off. Okay, let's move on. I need to show you my beanstalk. And get my hand completely around it. It is massive. Friends, check out this sunflower. It's basically a beanstalk. Look at the size of that. It's huge. That's the stem. And then right, I'm going to get down now because I'm scared of giants. So it's not just the flowers that are full of colour on my allotment plot, but also the fruit and veg harvest. Look at this. Lots of lovely colour. Hello friends, and welcome back to Amir's allotment. We've actually had a few lovely days, so I've been able to come out here on the plot and actually do some gardening for a change, not just literally come out here and harvest and go home and dodge the rain in the meantime. So it's actually been quite lovely. Just behind me there is our rhubarb, and I'll show it to you. It's had a bit of a growth spurt recently. I'm putting it down to all the rain we've had. To be honest, as have the strawberries, they're just covered in white flowers. So what I've been doing is giving them a nitrogen feed as well. I went around there earlier with a watering can just to give them a bit of a feed, because if we're going to get fruits again, might as well give the plants some energy. So let's show you around this August plot tour, and you can have a look at what's growing and what's not. So at the entrance of my plot, everything is looking really lush. So we've got our sunflower bed there, we've got beanstalk over here, which is huge, and yeah, lots of sunflowers, and they're all putting on some height. So let me show you around. So over here where we have our strawberry patch, right at the front of my plot, you can see it's covered in white flowers, and that is because we have lots and lots of strawberries coming again. So this is another flush of strawberries, and I can only guess it's because of the rain, because we've had so much rain that they've all started to flower again, and the pollinators are all over them, which is great. Then we've got our very large sunflowers. I mean, this guy, like I said, is a beanstalk and is huge. Where I had my melons in this bed, the outdoor melons. So the outdoor melons did not work out. Yeah, it was just too wet in July and August, so they just didn't put on any size. They just went dormant and then slowly started to die off. So unfortunately no outdoor melons, but I've got a few of these sugar baby melons in the greenhouse that are doing really well, yeah, they're putting on some size, so that's nice. So over here we've got our sunflowers, which are just continuously flowering. You can see all the ponies there. They've all just come over to keep me company today. And yeah, so lots and lots of sunflowers. I've been using some of these as cut flowers and also for the bees. This little chap has been asleep in this cosmos. This cosmos is called Ladybird, and it's lovely. It's got some pale yellow and then some orange as well. Outdoor tomato bed has gone absolutely wild, and there's loads of weeds in there, so I need to sort that out. Here is our big marrow that's doing really well in there. It's looking really happy and nice and chunky, growing nicely. We've also got a nice butternut squash here. I think there's a couple more hidden away, but yeah, they're doing well. Some nice white echinacea. Beans, we've just had loads and I've got more to pick. There's climbing French beans. Outdoor tomatoes here. Looking big. These have still been going mad. Got another lovely sunflower over here. Over here we've still got lots of spinach coming. It's perpetual spinach that keeps coming, and chard as well. Cabbages in here look fine. Carrots are fine. More sunflowers, which is lovely. And here is my sweet corn. So slower than normal, but that's fine because it was planted in late. I think I might get some sweet corn off this. I know it's quite short, but it's a variety called early bird, so they don't get very tall. They usually get just about 3 or 4 foot. But yeah, we'll have a look, but it looks like it's growing nicely. Some more sweet corn over here, so large sweet corn bed. We'll have to look to see how these do. The sprouts in there are looking good. Look at this cosmos, so tall. And then over here by the greenhouse we've got more sunflowers and they are looking huge. Again, this one is huge. Check out my rhubarb. So with all this rain that we've had, both rhubarb plants are looking really lush, and we've got some nice rhubarb here to enjoy, so that's brilliant. Yeah, some more rhubarb as well, just like the strawberries. I think because we've had so much rain, the rhubarb is looking lush. Show you our pumpkin, which is doing really well, nice and orange. Here's our banana, which is a Musa sycamensis, red tiger. You can see the red in the vines, and we've got the little babies coming along nicely as well. Still quite small, but it's putting on growth. And here are our sugar baby watermelons. So they're a mini watermelon and they appear to be doing quite well. I've got 2 here and another third one which is still quite tiny. Here's another melon that's actually dropped off the plant and it is smelling sweet, so I'll have to take this home and have a look at it. Another melon that we grew. And this also has orange flesh. This melon was very sweet, much sweeter than the other one. I would say it was probably a little bit overripe. I preferred the consistency of the other one, but again, a very sweet melon. And yeah, really impressed with these melons. If you're thinking about growing melons next year, do seriously consider this variety. It's called Malaga, and you get really nice sized fruits. And also they taste very sweet. They're full of flavour, very fragrant. Some more strawberries in a pot here, and they're all starting to fruit as well. And again, the chives are starting to flower again, as are the Chinese garlic chives. Now these usually flower for me in sort of mid to late September. It's a bit early, but yeah, they're flowering really nicely as well. Amazing. Thank you for joining me, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. But from me, for now, it's goodbye.